What's up, my Creepers? Creeperplanks 1 here, and welcome back to another episode of Creeperplanks Survives. This is officially episode 30, and it feels weird that we've only had 30 episodes because it feels like we've done a lot more than what's deserving of 30 episodes. In the previous episode, we built up a bunch of much-needed farms, as well as accidentally had a very intense battle between me and the Wither, 3,000 blocks above the void in the end. I have not done any work in between episodes. In this episode, we're going to build a copper farm, and also a copper aging field, hopefully, because those are two things that I still desperately need and wanted to dedicate one entire episode for. Also, I have a plan for our storage area downstairs. As I was falling asleep last night, I was watching an episode of mine back to see what my future plans were and to see if I had missed anything, and I had realized that I could expand this storage system easily. In the future, what we're going to be doing is gutting all of this out. Sadly, the tree will have to go, and all this will have to go, but I'll take screenshots to make sure that I build everything exactly the way that it was, and we're going to have stairs leading down from this point all the way down to the stone down here, so we get a lot more chests, and then up here we're going to have a balcony around these chests, so it'll be this area with this, and then probably this is where the fences are going to go, so that way we have the same amount of room we have here, so we won't have to like keep jumping up to reach chests, and they'll all be at a height that we can reach them. We might be doing that in this episode, but I don't know, we'll see. But for right now, I'm going to gather up the materials that we need to build this copper farm, and then we are going to head into the end to build it. Okay, we're out here in the end dimension, and I've got everything that I need to build the farm, supposedly. Got all this stuff right here, and good news, replay mod is downloaded again, and it's finally working. Okay, so the farm is complete. The only thing we need to do now is nab a zombie, and I've located one just over here. And also there's a zombie spawner. Oh, that would be why you're still alive and not despawned. You're holding an item. We should... There we go. He shouldn't despawn because he has an item. If we come over here and go into free cam mode, we can see that there's a spawner just up here that I used to get a zombie into our mob switch. It should be like, yeah, right here and up. What I want to do is this to make sure they can pick up items first before I try bringing them in. See if they can pick up items right here. I don't know how many zombies I need to start the farm, but I'm gonna get at least 2. We're gonna drag them back here. Okay, you two gentle sirs, gonna have to get on this walkway. We're gonna have to walk a pretty long distance. You ready? I sure no, I'm not. Here we go. Here we are at the farm. Come on, gentlemen. There's a special place for you. And hell. No, not yet. There we go. Okay.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I've gotten all the zombies I need. This was very much a pain to get them all. And now it's going to be an even bigger pain to try to get them where they need to be. And also I put railings around the entire farm because they kept falling off and dying. So, yeah. And now I need to enchant a new sword with looting, unbreaking, mending, and that's it. I don't need anything else. Okay, I've got the sword that we need. It's got every single enchantment that I said that I need on it. Looting 3, unbreaking 3, and mending. So we're gonna come over here. Alright, and now we just need a bucket of water, which I forgot at home. Alright, that should have to be the last trip I make out back to home. So now we're just gonna place that there, come over here, and just... Nice. Hopefully this is working the way it's supposed to be. And hopefully we should be getting zombie reinforcements. Oh, we're not. I just remembered why. And I'm so stupid. Okay. Congratulations, self. You done it. Okay. Now we should be good. Hopefully. Yes. Here they come. Nice. Now all I need is just a simple auto clicker that will click at the same rate I need to farm these guys, and we should be good. Excellent news. This farm is, ouch, completely done now. We have a sorting system, so we're sorting rotten flesh over here, copper in these 3 chests. That's a lot of copper already, and we're also going to be sorting drowned heads in that one. It's a pretty cool, pretty neat little system. The only thing I need to do is like fill up my inventory to make sure I don't pick up any of the drops, and anything else like the armor should be going directly over there. And yeah, this is a really good farm. I'll leave a link in the description for it. Really simple to build, gives a ton of drops. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep at it and get a little bit more copper. Okay, this is probably the last improvement I'm going to show, but I have added beacons onto the farm, so that way I can have regeneration and resistance, and also I have gotten myself an auto clicker. I'm gonna kill this enderman real quick. I've gotten myself an auto clicker, so that way I can just sit over here, look down, press F6, and just start going. So I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm going to step away from my keyboard and go to the other side of my room so you can hear that I'm still using the farm, even though I'm actually on the other side of my room. Pretty cool. So yeah, we got ourselves a fully AFK-able copper farm. Anyway, now that we've gotten the copper farm complete, there is one more copper-shaped puzzle piece in this huge puzzle that we're missing, and that's the aging farm, which I've downloaded Lightmatica. Okay. Like I was saying, I downloaded Lightmatica so I can know how to build the David Copperfield farm right here, made by Pixel Riffs. And we're going to build this module about, oh, I don't know, 5 times. We'll build it once here, then we'll need it over here, and then over there and there. I've just got to get started on gathering up the materials, and I've also downloaded Lightmatica for the all dye farm, which I wanted to build in the last episode, but I couldn't get Lightmatica to work for me. But now I've gotten it to work, and I know there's a lot of controversy around this mod, but I personally really like it because it helps with building farms and bigger builds, and it makes everything so much easier. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on gathering up the materials, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, after about a day of AFKing, I've gotten, I think, everything we need for the build, and that means I've gone and gotten a full shulker box of pistons, a full shulker box of sticky pistons, a full shulker box of slime blocks, and honey blocks, and I've also gotten myself a full shulker box of warped pressure plates, as well as, I don't know if we'll need the warped pressure plates, but I got them. And I've got the redstone stuff right here from whenever we built the sorting system. Now all that's left to do is get started on this. Okay, we've gotten one portion of this machine done, and I kind of want to run it real quickly just to see if it works. And while I'm running it, I'm going to build the other sections. Now we have 4 more sections left to build. That's 2 on that side and 2 on that side, because I want this thing to be efficient as all heck. So I'm going to extend out this platform going in that way, and I'm also going to have a platform walking across these glazed terracotta blocks just in case I need to. Well, that's where I need to place the copper blocks, but I also want to have a walkway in between the machines just in case I need to replace something. But for right now, we're going to grab our copper blocks, which I don't know if I have any, but I should. And we're going to try out the machine. There's 9 there. 9. Here we go. First test. Sick. So the way I want this to work is after you place this copper block down, it powers the machine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal these blocks. Okay. So now when I place this down, sick. And the copper block should be being dispersed. Yes. Look at him go. Nice. And by the time it gets to the end, there should be no more copper blocks on it, which seems to be happening. Nice. And when all of those are done aging, we should get a signal that powers this to start going again. And it'll grab all these on the way out and bring them over here for me to mine up. Nice. Alright, let's build the other one. The other segments now. Okay, I just did a little AFK session here to repair my tools and also get myself some more copper. But the copper aging facility is done and it's looking absolutely monstrous. This can age a whole stack of copper at once. All this for just one stack. It's not, but okay. Kind of ridiculous what you have to do for aging copper. Originally, I was gonna have just 5 modules, and then I did the math, and I was just like, hey, that's almost a stack. Might as well make it a full stack. So I added 2 more on each side, and then we have 1 spot over there behind me for the last copper block of a stack to go. Each one does the same thing, but this thing is looking magnificent over here. I love the way this looks. I went with cyan carpet to keep mobs from spawning, as well as green frog lights, and of course the light blue terracotta, because I thought that looked best with the orange copper, and then of course whenever it turns into oxidized copper, we've got that blue kind of color right there. As much of a pain as this was, I have a feeling that it's going to be well worth it in the future, but that's another project of mine that I've been wanting to work on for a long time. Complete. Let's check how much copper I got in just that little AFK session. Yeah, I think this little copper facility we have here is gonna be good. Alright, so I know we've spent the entire episode in the end, and I apologize for that. And I also apologize for having to cut the episode short, but I've been recording this episode for a month now, actually. I started recording on July 18th, it is now August 18th. I don't have a video for this Wednesday, so I'm going to have to call it an episode for now. But don't worry, the next episode we will be back working on the kingdom, because I have a big build planned that I've built in my creative test world of this world and am going to bring to life here. But with that being said, I just have to say, first of all, thank you all very much for your patience, and I also have to say thank you all very much for watching this video. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like if you want to, subscribe to the channel if you not already want to, and Creeperplanks Game 101. See you in the next video. Bye bye. I'm gonna hit the ground. Ouch.